Tonight's tale is a real hop-down horror lane.
They call me the Bunny Man. That's what the news says. Anyway, the articles, the whispers online. A man in a rabbit costume, stalking the woods. An escaped lunatic with a hatchet and a hunger for blood. They say I'm an urban legend, a warning told around bonfires. They say I'm not real. But here's the thing about stories, they come from somewhere. And I'm right here. Been living in these woods for a while now. They start to hear things, twigs snapping, leaves rustling, something following. Maybe they're right. Maybe it's just the forest. That's something they don't teach in the asylum anymore. There, everything's routines and soft walls and too many eyes. Greystone. The nurses said I had episodes. They never understood. They never listened. They tried to cut the sickness out of me with therapy and pills, but all they did was bury it deeper. Lost count of the seasons. Trees don't care about time. They just grow, twist, reach. Out here, there's no clocks, no appointments, no meds. Just the wind, the dirt, and the long, patient silence. It's peaceful. For me, anyway. I like the quiet. I like the waiting. Most people can't stand being alone in the woods too long. The stillness messes with them, makes their minds itch. The way the guards didn't get back up. Or maybe it's me. Long dark ponytail, pale legs in hiking shorts, backpacked, too small to be useful. She's alone, and worse, she's distracted. It's a game, really. Cat and mouse. Though I've never liked cats. Too smug, earbuds in, humming something soft, something sweet. A part of her senses something's wrong. They always do. Instinct, maybe. White and filthy, with long ears, sagging like dying tulips. It called to me, so I put it on. Slipped the mask over my face and felt it click into place like it had always belonged there. My mask itches, but I don't scratch it. Discipline, until one night it crawled back up. Her brain is trying to make sense of what she's seeing. A man, tall and unmoving, in a rabbit costume, with a hatchet in one hand. I remember the screaming, the red floors. The mask's grin never changes, but I do. I remember walking out the front door like I owned the place. I've hollowed out dens beneath old logs, carved symbols into trees. No one else dares to read. Panic has no direction. She just wants to get away. She's breathing too fast. I can hear it over the wind. Her feet crunch twigs. Her ankle turns. She stumbles, almost goes down. Doesn't. People wander through here thinking they're brave, that they're just getting back to nature. They don't realize they're walking into my home. And I remember the suit. It was hanging in a storage room, meant for some Halloween charity event. She claws at the dirt, pulling herself into a patch of ferns. I don't rush. I walk, slow and steady, dragging the hatchet behind me. She throws a rock. It bounces off the mask, doesn't even hurt. Now, the woods are mine. I know every bend of the trail, every creek and shadow. We walk around thinking we're the top of the food chain, but strip away the noise, the phones, the lights, the lies, and we're just meat with minds. Tonight, I'm already watching before she even knows I'm there. Mid-20s, maybe. The forest sways gently around us as if it approves. Her blood seeps into the soil. That S, the part most people think about, how the earth soaks it all up like water, how it feeds the roots. Life out of death. Beautiful. I trail her for a while, matching her step for step, my boots brushing the undergrowth. She stops to drink from a water bottle. Her hand trembles just slightly as she screws the cap back on. A hidden place, one of many. The others are there, to what's left of them. The cops come now and then, poking around, asking questions. Flashlights cutting through the dark. They never get far. I step out from behind a tree, just enough to be seen. She turns, and there it is, that moment, that flicker of confusion, then realization. Her eyes widen. Her mouth opens, but no sound comes. I tilt my head, slow, deliberate. She runs. Branches slap at her skin as she flees the path, diving into the underbrush. I wait just long enough for her to think she's lost me. She ducks behind a fallen log, crouching low, gasping, praying I kept running past. I circle, quiet as fog. She doesn't see me until I'm right behind her. I let the blade kiss the bark above her head. Tap, tap, she screams. God, I love that sound. She tries to crawl away, but her leg gives out, must have twisted it worse than she thought. I swing. The hatchet buries itself in the earth just beside her shoulder. She freezes. Tears streak her face. Please, she sobs. Please, don't. And for a second, I just watch her. Not because I feel pity. I don't. It's fascination. How quickly they fall apart. How fragile they really are. I raise the hatchet. She screams again. This time, it cuts off halfway. When it's over, I sit beside her. I hum her song, soft and slow. My version is rough, broken, but it feels right. A lullaby for the dead. After a while, I move her deeper into the woods. The woods don't like them. Neither do I. They say I'm a monster, but I'm just part of the forest now. A reminder that not every trail is safe. That some paths lead to places you don't come back from. So next time you feel someone watching you on a hike, next time you hear something moving through the trees behind you, something too heavy to be a deer, don't run. It only makes it worse. Because once you step off the trail, you're already mine.
Maybe the Easter Bunny isn't who you thought he was.